cute. Yeah. One thing I found really helpful just with the pandemic and I mean just working from home like in general is just putting jeans on or something other than sweatpants and just putting like a little bit of tinted moisturizer on. I like to use this one. Has SPF in it. And just doing very minimal like self-care practices. Perfume always makes me feel a lot better. I like these. This one's the Island Vanilla from Pacifica, and this one is Moonray Bloom. I just kind of mix them together. Another little self-care thing that I've liked doing is just putting on earrings. I never wear earrings, and I'm really enjoying it because I feel like it makes me feel so much more like feminine. I can't get these in my ear. I just wore earrings yesterday, so I don't know why I can't get them in. The hole with some oil. Makes me feel kind of cute, you know? I've been potting new things to go outside because it's hard to start seeds outside. A lot of people have been asking me for gardening tips, and honestly I wouldn't say like I'm a great gardener. I learned a lot from Jake Mace, so I'll leave his channel below. He has a new one where he has like millions of subscribers, but his old channel, Vegan Athlete, I think he might have changed it to Off-Grid Athlete. I learned everything from him. But the biggest tip that I have is to start like if you're gonna grow from seed, to start those seeds inside somewhere. And really the biggest, okay, another one. Learning your growing season, because for the beginning, I started so many plants that just like didn't like the summer or they didn't like the cold, and I was like, why don't these grow? And it's just because I wasn't growing them in the correct growing season. So our growing season is kind of weird. We're in 8B. I can grow greens and stuff all winter, but this year, just with like everything going on with the house build and like building the Eat More Way Less course and stuff, I just tore out my entire garden because I just did not have time for it. I mean, when my summer garden is growing and really full on, it can take me, what is that noise? An hour to 2 hours a day. So I was like, I can't deal with this right now. So I have a lot of stuff in pots. All of these are kale, and some of them have popped up, but I eat so much kale. I actually have kale in here. I just cut these off, so I actually just cut my kale off and it will grow back. And then here's some other kale that I have, but even these ones I cut off because they will just grow back. Kale is such an amazing plant. It's one of my favorite things to grow. Nothing really likes it, so it's really easy to grow. Also, bok choy. So these I just started experimenting with. You can see those down there. Those are baby bok choy. I probably need to eat them soon, but I'm gonna try the same thing and just cut them off at the bottom. And I have my garden kitty here. He loves the greenhouse. I have to bring him out here with me because he, oh my gosh, loves it. If you're looking for something really easy. And tomatoes are also another thing that is just so easy tomatoes are kind of a weed, so they just kind of grow like crazy. I probably have 15 tomato plants in here. But if you're starting out gardening, those would be kind of my top go-tos. Herbs are weird. They grow really slow, but they grow pretty easily. Peppermint is the easiest thing to grow in the world. Don't put it in a garden bed because you'll never get rid of it. It will just kind of overtake all your other plants. A lot of it is really just a learning process. Like, you're gonna have to figure out what grows in your area, what kind of bugs you have in your area. I have these white flies in my greenhouse right now. I don't know what that noise is, sorry. And they don't really destroy anything, so I'm not too worried about them, but they did really take over last year and I had to kind of get rid of a lot of my tomato plants. But I gotta water all this stuff. I have a lot of stuff to do in here today. So Derek and I are actually going on a little date tonight. We're gonna go get some veggie burgers and fries and probably gonna drink some wine, to be honest. Good morning. I just got home from the gym and I'm warming up some pita bread. So I'm gonna have this with some hummus and cucumber and some pickled veggies I made. I was reading through your guys' comments this morning and on my last video about my allergies and stuff, and you made me kind of realize some things that I used to do all the time that I don't do anymore. And I don't really know why. But one of them was making nettle tea. I used to make nettle tea all the time and drink it every day. So I made some nettle tea this morning and I'm gonna start drinking this again. I also put oat straw in here. I basically just put a ton of tea in the bottom and then pour hot water over it. Start doing that. I actually made an appointment with an acupuncturist as well, so I'm going to be going and trying acupuncture next week. I've never had acupuncture done, so that'll be really interesting. I'll let you guys know how that goes. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, somebody mentioned Bach remedies. So I used to do Reiki quite often because there's a really great Reiki master in our area, Keisha, and she suggested, not even for allergies or anything, she just suggested in general to do Bach remedies. And I used to do them all the time because I would get them from her. She's like a specialist. And one of you on Instagram isn't really into Ayurveda. I'm gonna butcher this. Ayurveda? How do you say that? Ayurvedic?
Ayurvedic.
Things. They gave me a lot of ideas and also suggested Bach remedies. So yeah, I'm gonna put together probably a little Bach remedy tincture. I actually told them, if you're watching this, you know who you are. I don't want to give away your name. I told them I would send them a picture of the Bach remedies that I have, because I actually did get really into it at one point, but I don't know, I just stopped taking them and working with them. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I was kind of thinking today when I was at the gym, I was like, maybe it's more of the fact of that I stopped doing these things that were possibly suppressing my allergy symptoms, and the fact that I stopped doing them is now just like really triggering it. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know anything that obviously helps me. And yeah, I did do the neti pot, which did help a bit. Why does it look like this? That's so weird. Why does it look like that? I think, oh, it's the salt. I see, okay. I did do this, and the first time that I did this last spring when my allergies were really bad, it didn't do anything because my nose was so clogged that the water wouldn't even flow through. But I did do it again, and I did get the water flowing, and it does help temporarily, but it just doesn't, like, I'm really trying to get to the root cause of this so that I can figure it out, because it's like I could take Claritin or an allergy medication, because like even the capsules and stuff that I take, like the quercetin and stuff, it does help temporarily, but I'm more trying to just get to the root cause of it and figure it out. So yeah, but today it's actually, let's see if you can see, it's going to be very cloudy and just like kind of gross outside. So I'm going to probably just prep food today. I'm gonna make these little homemade candy bar things that my friend Caroline sent me her book, and she always makes these like candy bars from it, and I want to make them, so I got some stuff to make it. But I'm just making some pita right now. This is just hummus I made, but I put Kalamata olives in it, and it's so good. If you guys like Kalamata olives, highly recommend. And then I got some pickled onions and carrots, and I'm gonna chop up some cucumber. But yeah, today I'm just gonna chill inside, probably edit this video or start editing this, and I'm gonna make a bunch of buffalo cauliflower and just meal prep for the week. We're gonna have like refried beans this week and make those candy bars, make some cauliflower, all the good stuff. I don't have a lot of the ingredients to make her exact recipe, and she probably doesn't want me giving away her recipe, so I'm gonna do like a modified version of these bars that she has in her book. But yeah, if you guys need ideas for like candy or desserts, her book is great. But yeah, we're gonna make some type of a modified version of this because I don't have like hazelnuts and I don't have a lot of this stuff, so we'll make our own little version. I'll give you guys, I'll post the recipe down below in case you guys want to make this, but you need a lot of dates. Okay, so this says add 16 medjool dates to the blender. And this says to use hazelnut butter, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use some cacao powder. All right, look at that. Looks good. Looks good. Bubba. The other thing I need to do is blend cashews and oats, which I should have done before I got my blender wet. Why am I not in focus? I have oats that I blended already. I use this for like lentil loaf a lot. Just realized I have another Vitamix blender. I never use this one. Whoa. Need half a cup of cashews. What if I know this? That's like half a cup of oats in here. Ooh. I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt to this. Add this to a bowl. So I got it to basically like this consistency, and now we have to put it in a little container with parchment paper. So I guess now we're supposed to add in the rest of this. Here's where we're at. It's very wet, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. What do you think, Bubba? And then it does say after that to melt a bar of chocolate on top, but I feel like that's just a lot. So I think what I'm actually just gonna do is just put some crushed almonds on top and leave it at that. Actually, I'm just gonna do cashews since I already have them out. Maybe put a little bit of sea salt on top here. Okay. All right, let's freeze this and then we'll see what it looks like. So I made you some candy bars.
You did? Oh, thank you.
Want to try one? I think they're gonna be really sticky, but they're very wet. There you go. You want to try it?
Thanks, babe. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alright, so that was quite the ordeal, which is why I don't really make things like that, because I'm super lazy. But I told Derek that I would make him some treats for the week because I'm trying to get him away from eating Cliff Bars. So he has those now. I probably won't eat any. My cat keeps messing with, I have a thing of beans because I'm gonna make refried beans, and I keep moving it around because every time I try to film, he keeps putting his little paws in here. You're such a little bugger. What was I saying? Yeah, I probably won't eat any of those bars. Obviously, those bars are delicious, but I probably won't eat any because I'm not a really big sweets person, you know? I would much rather just eat potatoes and rice and vegetables. I feel like that's weird that I just don't really like sweet food. Like, I like to have tea and stuff, or I'll make peppermint mocha, like hot chocolate at night, but that's pretty much it. Like, I just don't really like sweet food. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the vlog off here. I have a bunch of customer service to do for our video course. If you guys don't know, I I am your customer service agent for everything on there. And then Kiki does like all the accounting and all the other crap I don't want to do. I'm like, I'd much rather do customer service. So when you're talking to customer service, you're talking to me. But yeah, I got my nettle tea. I just put some lemon in here, and I'm just gonna go bang out a bunch of computer work, edit this video for you guys, get it up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed another little vlog. If there's anything you guys want to see in here, just in these vlogs, let me know. And sorry, my cat keeps messing with everything. But yeah, just let me know in the comments and I can do that for you. But have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.